Hello, hey everybody, how are you doing? It's Jay Hip here, your grumpy middle-aged guy. And if your balls are kicked in my yard, they're mine now. I'm keeping them. We got Starcasm here with us. How you doing, Star?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. We did a little rebranding this week, thanks to Tug. We did change it up. It just says just J Hip now. And it's easier to find on the YouTube, so hopefully everyone can find it. And hopefully, if anyone can't hear me or anything, let me know. I can adjust my microphone. So hopefully everything's going well.
Well, the good news is I can hear you.
All right, so we must be doing something. But no, it was a great intro there made for me by Rosalind Duke. I think she missed the point though when I asked her to make me an intro. It didn't seem like that was about me. But I appreciate it. No, she made me a couple, and I appreciate it. I wanted to share that one just because I was very appreciative. So thank you, Rosalind Duke, for doing that for me.
I don't know if you saw my rebranding. Do you like my updated photo?
Oh, I love it. I love it. It looks terrific. Yeah, Spectre says, what? But
I felt like she needed a little zhuzh.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna roll through. I've got a lot of stuff from Megan Volpe, Mary Lankins, and others that we're going to go through. I found a little bit better way, I think, to go through this. Like I said before, X is kind of hard to just scroll through and find what you're looking for, but I found, I think, a better way to do this than last week. So hopefully we can make this happen. I see Megan Fox is in the chat. Thank you, Megan. And she's got her wrench today along with Rogue Mama. See, I was able to accomplish something.
Nice. Hello, everyone. Hello in the chat. Thank you for being here. Thanks, Megan Fox, for being here.
And also just
Mama, Rosalind.
A couple of housekeeping issues, or not issues. No, I just want to tell everyone thank you so much. I've received a lot of messages on X and my DMs and also on the last video. And if you know by now, if you send a message, I will respond. So, you know, it doesn't matter. I will respond to you if you send me a message. So I do appreciate it because, you know, this happened a little faster than I thought. I thought I'd have 100, you know, subscribers for months, and yeah. But I appreciate everyone joining in, and we're going to have some fun today. Looking at these wonderful people, Mike Volpe and Dick Lickman, who have entered my life, not by choice, but by their own actions. And I have to share it. It's my job. So,
and who, by the way, we will call Mickey and Dickie throughout the program.
Yes, we'll call Mickey and Dickie. And they were, Licky was, what was I going to say?
Eating more paint chips.
Yeah, no, he was responding even as of earlier today, I saw with fake Megan Fox. So I was like, he's still going with this. It wasn't nice, but you know, we're gonna read through it and see what it says. Are you ready to get started? I see we got 563 people in the chat. Thank you, everybody.
I'm as ready as I could be. I am.
Yeah, I want to say hi to everybody. I can't
exactly
message everybody on the screen because I do have to run the show here. I do. But give me 1 second here. We're going to share the screen. Post by replies Megan Fox, and we're going to share screen.
Fox Raid. Hello. Come on in. Get comfortable. Get a drink. Get a snack. We're going to start rolling.
Yeah, we'll be here for a little while, so you know, take your time and plan on being here for a little bit, or at least I hope you are, and like and subscribe because it's my job to say that. We left off last time with Mike Volpe telling Megan Volpe that she should get some rest, and we're going to continue on.
Do we have trolls? Do we have trolls on our second live?
What?
Am I?
I hope so. We got trolls.
I thought I was going to be the troll. You know, they're trying to upstage me, kind of like Megan Fox with her southern accent. I heard that, Megan. I heard it. Okay, and it was pretty good. I just don't know where you might have thought of that.
Well, as you can go ahead.
Just saying.
Well, as you can see at the top here, Rogue Mama says I know you are, but what am I response? It seems to be getting a little old, but Mike says she blocked me a long time ago. She can respond to you, but not me. She stopped being an ethical journalist the minute she met Hells. Now she's a hack who's pissing her career away for a lowlife. Okay, I'll let you read Megan Philpox because she's there.
Oh boy, here we go. Hold on. Apparently my glasses weren't strong enough. Why does that look small, Jay? You need to make that a little larger because, my eyesight is not that good.
I don't know that I can make it larger.
Hit the control and the scroll button and it'll zoom in.
Control and scroll.
Control and then the zoom on your rolly on your mouse. Can you do it? Should get bigger. You know how to make it bigger, Jay. Come on.
I'm working here.
The girls tell you you know how to make it bigger.
I can't make it any bigger. I can't try.
Oh, for the love of God. It was bigger last time.
Well, yeah, I don't know why it's not being bigger this time. Hang on. See, we're having our first problem here. Hang on.
Is that screen maximized? Can you get rid of that side stuff?
There you go. How about that?
Hold on. It's a little delayed. Let me see. That didn't change.
Okay.
Un momento. Control S.
That didn't do what I wanted to do.
At the bottom right-hand corner, you should also see at 100%. You can make that 125, 150.
Okay, well, let me remove that.
Girl got to be able to see.
Yep, be patient. We're getting there. It's falling apart already. That's how we go.
I even brought my glasses this time, and I can't see. I need new ones. I don't know about this, Jay, because all the girls tell me that you know how to make it larger.
Yeah, no, that's not what I heard.
If you didn't know how to make it larger.
All right, let's see here. Screenshots.
We need more than tech support, Slug. We need, I don't know what we need, but I was told Jay knew how to make it larger, and he clearly, he's struggling. He might need a little blue pill. I'm not sure.
All right.
He is in the age of the middles.
They're saying Control Plus. Okay, that's what we're getting at. They're saying Control Plus. Okay, so just a second here.
If you control and scroll up, you should just be able to zoom that screen in. Can you get us off the screen and just make it the screen capture?
Control Plus. There we go.
Oh, there we go. He does know how to make it large, ladies. He does. He was just testing us. I am ready to read. I can see it so good.
All right, let me get back down to where we were. I'm sure everybody everyone made me so nervous. And
I was scared for a minute there that you didn't know how to get it up.
I thought everything was gonna fall apart, but we're back in the game, and
Paint Chips is scrolling.
We'll get back to where we were because we don't want to miss out on any of this.
Take 2.
Oh, we're almost there. Okay. Yep, that's right. Right down
So
here.
beautiful.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for being patient. I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's go ahead.
Are we starting with the rogue mama?
There you go. Go ahead.
Okay. The "I know you are, but what am I" response at Megan Fox Ryder.
And then he's going to respond with, she blocked me a long time ago. She can respond to you, but not me. She stopped being an ethical journalist the minute she met Hells. Now she's a hack who's pissing her career away for a lowlife.
Oh boy.
Here comes Megan.
You blocked yourself with bad journalism. Snap. Oh, work on that. Oh, wait. You'll need 10,000 to cover your own bias. LOL. Very nice, sweetie.
Well, he responds with, then Randall Shockett should have no trouble handling me next Wednesday unless he chickens out and cancels. Megan refuses to interview Bruce Matskin. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Shockett canceled. I don't believe that this happened. I don't know why. Who wouldn't want to have an interview with this guy? But I'll let you read Rosalind.
Okay. Why would she interview a nobody, especially one who's orchestrating a smear campaign? Might as well interview a journalist that sleeps with sources. Oh, ouch.
Oh, ouch. That hurts. Mike doesn't give up easily. Why is she, or why should she interview a lawyer on the case she is covering? She's a real journalist, so she should make fun on him. You're defending the indefensible.
I never make fun on him.
Yeah, well, we'll click on this and see what transpired here. Go ahead with Rosalind.
Not true. He came before he was connected with this case and bored her to tears, then harassed her endlessly to cover the cheesy case. And for the record, I have never seen Megan on anyone making fun.
Yeah, I mean, once again, this is the investigative journalist who's having problems typing, doesn't do the proofread. Yeah, because he's, a lot of people don't make fun on anyone, but, Volpe,
Exactly.
he says, who cares? He's on the case. A good journalist tries to interview all lawyers. She's not allowed to interview Bruce? We got more replies here. Rogue Mama steps into the game.
As a woman, I would shy away from misogynistic man who has been harassing me on a revenge campaign. We shouldn't reward bad behavior.
Yeah, an AstroTurf. I'm just glad anyone knows I really exist. A lot of, AstroTurf is just a thing. It's not really a person, but apparently AstroTurf exists in his head. So, yeah.
If Mikey was smart, he would be asking for your help with his thumbnails.
Rosalind, no, just no. Though, if she was to help with the thumbnails, I'm pretty sure it would include a lot about Rosalind in the thumbnails, as according to my intro, which, was kind of more about her. But she is awesome, and thank you for that. So I have to say thank you. But Rosalind does say thank you for admitting she's a real journalist.
She sure is.
Oh, she is.
She's not. She doesn't have dyslexic, like Mickey does.
Oh yeah, and she seems like she can proofread, so that's another.
I wasn't sure if the people new here today knew that he had dyslexica.
Yeah,
so I just wanted to bring it up.
Dyslexica is his deal.
That's why he can't spell and make sentences.
And there's no cure, as far as I know.
Right, and it's a serious medical issue.
You ain't gonna make it.
We try not to make fun. Most normal lawyers don't like to talk much about their cases online. For example, Lynette's Ohio lawyer hasn't been discussing that case on his YouTube show. In fact, He won't even talk to Bruce about the case, according to Bruce. I wonder why. Notice Megan hasn't had an interview on stream with Randy either.
No, yeah.
From
She hasn't interviewed Randy or Bruce, and I think Bruce was only interested at first in her covering the cheesy case, and nobody wanted to do that. I mean, it's not fun. It's a played out story, and we're beyond it at this.
Exactly.
Okay.
Poor Mickey and Dickie.
Yeah. Okay, and we have reached the end of that little stream there. Oh, there's a little happy birthday.
They're just little puppets being pulled by Brucey Bruce.
Yeah, and you see, fake Megan Fox. She's really nice. I mean, she said it's a happy birthday to Rosalind on her birthday. That was nice.
That was so sweet.
Yeah. And let's see. Megan Fox said. Megan Fopox says, after try to move his case from Gainesville to Gainesville, it seems like kind of a waste of time. Not a ton of information on that noggin is my guess. Yeah.
Again. Dick Sexlica. You know what I mean? Dick Sexlica.
Kind of a waste of an interview for a guy who tried to move his case from Gainesville all the way to Gainesville.
I mean, it would seem far. You know what I mean?
It's a long trip.
Yeah,
I've never taken it, but I'm told it's long.
Probably longer than our first live stream.
Bear in mind, Mike Volpe is having a back and forth with fake Megan Fox. I just have to point that out because I've never commented with Mike Volpe. The only thing I've ever done is I hit the like on Trash Panda's meme last week, twice. That is the only thing I've ever done. So I don't know this guy. He just came across my streams because fake Megan Fox is so wonderful, and so is Megan Fox. So there you go.
And listen, we're just here because this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Okay, so.
Exactly.
Don't take anything too seriously, people. Don't take it too seriously. That's not what we're here for. We're just here to tell you what's going on, okay? We're just here to tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
Don't get your knickers in a bunch.
For the 657 people watching right now.
Smash that like button, people, and hit the subscribe. And don't forget to ring that bell for notifications.
Yeah, we're simply reading his posts. I didn't do anything.
I mean, they're not my words. You know what I mean? They're not my words.
That's right. But he said, why should she interview a lawyer on the case she's covering? She's a real journalist, so she makes fun on him. You're defending. Oh, wait, hold on.
We read that one already.
Okay, so I can go back. Like I said, there are going to be a little bit of some repeats.
That's okay.
Because that's just what happens. Oops.
So Cataluna says, I don't know how educated I am right now, but I feel definitely entertained. Thank you, Cataluna. We appreciate you for being here. Make sure you smash that like button.
Oh yes, definitely. I mean, yeah, we're only covering fake Megan Fox, covering this story, and the best she can. I mean,
and people, this is what happens if you eat paint chips. So please don't eat any paint chips. You'll get medical conditions like Dick Sexlica and some others. I mean, you don't want that.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting to a good one here pretty soon.
There it is. Oh, yeah. Dickie.
Yeah, we're gonna get to a good one pretty soon. But we want to keep going from the start here of where this all began. Hang on, I gotta get, like I said, it's a little hard to get through. We do have to scroll a little bit. It's just part of what we have to do.
Nobody would be singing the song, "Oh, Mickey, you're so fat." No, We need to
So,
change the words of that song for this guy. Not so much.
yeah. All right. Rogue Mama is right here. And here you go.
Should she interview lawyers who start a revenge smear campaign against her because she didn't want to cover his mac and cheese story?
Well, Megan Volpe says, I love mac and cheese, just not his played out story about it. I wonder if Volpe's extremely softened criminal friend is going to join him in the interview with Randy. Maybe that, once again, that's referring to Dick Lickman, Dickie, or Licky. I can't remember, but we'll just, it's Dick Lickman. He's the large criminal friend of Mike Volpe. And yeah, but the thing is, it's nice to know that Megan Volpe also likes mac and cheese, because I do as well. So
I love mac and cheese. I mean, love mac and cheese.
yeah. So Mike Volpe is going to enter the game again. This is why we put on our tennis shoes, we lace them up, double knot them, and put on our jersey. We're here to play the game, and I'm going to read it all. So it says here, you're exposing yourself as doing PR for Megan in Hales. Megan is such a great journalist. She won't interview Bruce Matskin. She doesn't respond to my questions. She's not allowed. Hales won't allow her to do anything but his PR.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to say something right here. I don't think anyone could tell Megan Fox how to do anything. Okay, so seriously, have you met that woman? Because she's the leader. She's not the follower. Nobody is telling her what to do. She's telling everyone else what to do. Okay.
She runs her own show. I know Megan, this was kind of one of the things I guess I want to mention at this point. In one of the messages I got on my YouTube page, it said, this is clearly a coordinated effort that you were put up to cover Mike Volpe. And, and that this was coordinated. And he asked, who put me up to it, Megan or Tug? Nobody. Okay. This just came across my stream. I talked with you, Rosalind Rogue, about covering it, and you decided to come on with me. But this was not anything to do. I didn't know Megan was even going to cover my stream until I rolled out of bed and saw that they were doing it live. And I was like, what the heck? So no, this was no coordinated effort.
Exactly. We decided based on their material, and there was nothing else. Okay. Yeah. I mean, and the fact that they're, they have issues that need to be called out. I mean, serious issues.
Yeah. And Volpe says, why she rushed out to promote his bogus lawsuit. And then Rogue comes in.
Oh, Mike, bless your heart. Still swinging that whataboutism bat like it's a PR contract with my name on it. I'm not spinning for Megan. I'm just pointing out the mess. Try keeping up without tripping over your own logic next time. I'm sorry, I need to speak right here because I'm not sure what kind of logic the rogue mama thinks that he has, because I think he's lacking in the logic. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he has any. I don't think he can put together, 2 + 2, equals. I'm just not sure. I don't know.
That is actually going to get pointed out at some point in time here. I promise you that.
I
bet. But Mike says you keep using that word whataboutisms. I don't think it means what you think it means, because he's really smart, investigative journalist. So,
Lord. This is going to get good because I know the rogue mama.
Oh, yeah.
You're still using brackets. They are worse than a square bullet points.
Well, Megan Volpe doesn't hold back. He does use square bullet points. Where do you think my hatred for them came from? And that we would know to be a fact. I mean, Megan Volpe says so, that she knows he uses square bullet points. I don't know Megan Volpe, but if she says so, well, then I can only take her for a word for it. And then she even says, actually, my better half has you blocked. You can send your questions to me, though. I will respond in time. However, just don't knock me up during your investigation. If I remember correctly, you normally sleep with the people you're investigating, right?
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
It's true. It's a true statement. I'm just saying there's no speculation here when it's proven.
And we'll see in time if he's going to send fake Megan Fox or Megan Fox any questions. Now, I would think, as an investigative journalist, grown man, I wouldn't send fake Megan Fox questions, but yeah, we know what we're dealing with. So,
oh boy, we got a situation. We got a situation here. Sit down, people. Sit down. Nobody's
we can skip by this one. We actually covered it last time, but I didn't think we got Megan's response where she just says, nice defense. Oh, wait, boomer. So you'll get it. She added a hashtag in, and I said I'd always be fair. Oh, hey,
fake. Yeah, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
Fake Megan Fox knows what she's doing. Hit the hashtag winner. Chicken dinner. I like that.
She's
wow.
a journalist and knows when to use the hashtags. You know what I'm saying?
that was kind of amazing. I don't know where this is going, but let's go back to Rogue Mama and I'll let you read.
Maybe you should compare tax statements with Mickey. Maybe his boss, Bruce, needs to stop providing her with so much content.
Oh, I didn't scroll up. My bad. There's so much.
Out of place.
A lot of this stuff is no longer on his Twitter feed, or at least I couldn't find it, which is why I came to the responses or the replies from fake Megan. That's where we could find it. But yeah, you see here, this is where, and we read this last time, one of his cohorts, former friend Megan Fox, using the same statement. But now, Delilah, I'll let you read that.
Oh, Dahlia says she became relevant with Nick Rekieta and law tubers. Now she's just a grifter like the Hales. She lost respect for herself and from her viewers. Too bad. I thought Megan was different, but she fell down the Hales hole. Now, I don't agree, Dahlia. I don't agree. Okay, I don't.
I don't either, but to be fair, we cover all sides here because I'm an ethical YouTuber.
And I'm just giving my opinion, which is what we do here on this channel. We just give our opinions. We are doing this for educational and entertainment purposes only. Do not take anything as fact. Read these posts and make your own assumptions, people. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, and Mike says she used to be an ethical journalist. Now she carries water for lowlifes. That's not a sustainable business model, as she'll soon find out. Well, it's not going well for real Megan Fox, apparently, according to Mike Volpe, who's killing it somewhere.
I don't know where he's killing it. Do you?
I haven't seen him journal anything as far as I know.
I know. That's my point. Like, where is it? I mean, everything we read here, Mr. Mickey, is, not really journalized. It's pretty sloppy and, it doesn't sound good. So, I mean, I'm just trying to understand where good stuff is because I'd like to see it. I'd like to give my criticism on the good stuff.
Well, this is what 10 grand. This is what 10 grand gets you. I just that's what it gets you.
I mean, I would do something different with 10 grand, but okay.
Marissa, go ahead.
Mike Volpe. I mean, she doesn't know that he's Mickey. The only unethical wannabe journalist is you. The only one carrying water for lowlives is you. You wear that badge proudly. Now, I would just say on this one with Miss Marissa Marie, I agree.
Oh,
Agree.
loving Marissa right now, to be fair, only because I like the comment, and Marissa's terrific here. And yeah, thank you for that. Go ahead and read Megan Fopox if you want as well.
Oh, sweetie, prepaid journalism does not seem like a sustainable business model. You may want to find better friends to hang out with.
Yeah, he does hang out with what seems like a bottom of the
Mickey,
barrel.
Dicky, and Boner. I mean, and then Brucey. So quite a foursome.
Yeah.
Quite a foursome.
But go ahead. Do we read Road Mama yet? I don't think so. Well, maybe we did. I don't know. Go ahead.
We did read that.
Okay. Megan says, I appreciate the free content.
As always. I mean, who wouldn't?
That's all he does is hand out free content. Oh, God.
Oh, no. Not another one of this hashtag. No. I'm Jewish. I find this very offensive.
Yeah, I don't know. I always hate doing this, but one in the chat if you think this will work too. If it's a no, don't do that.
I'm saying a no. I'm saying a no.
We know where it's we know where it's going. I'm starting to think Dick Lickman.
You can't make it trend, Dickie. You can't make it trend.
I'm starting to think his middle name is disappointment, because everything we see out of him is just sadness and disappointment.
I would agree.
Yeah, that's not good. We read this last time, the breaking news about Dick Lickman, so we'll skip past this. Megan Fopox is going to come back in, but we'll get to Natalie first. Natalie, love Natalie Fleming. She's our friend from across the pond. Natalie Fleming, love her, and we'll click on her. Go ahead.
That's your personal opinion. I personally think Megan is far superior journalist. A lot of people think you're a crying man baby, PR douche asshole.
Yeah, now you can see.
I said it. Good thing we're not monetized, because we would have been demonetized.
Yeah. And she's going to share a nice little meme there. And I will say, because I just had to look at the screen. I had to look for the comments at the comments for a second. And no, I'm not going to deny that. Do sub to Rosalind Duke, because if you don't, you're probably not living a fully good life. She's
most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah, so definitely sub to Rosalind Duke, my friend, and no, she's wonderful and delightful, and yes, she's pretty delightful.
She is very delightful when she's not, telling us what to, when she tells us what to do,
Yes, but no, she's wonderful.
She's amazing. We make fun. That's what we do.
She's a baller, and definitely sub to her. If you're not subbing to her, then you're making a huge mistake in life generally. Megan Fopox says, I'm still wondering when he's going to start the reporting. From what I've seen, if this is what you get for 10K, I'd spend my money on literally anything else. I mean, literally anything else in the world. So
I have to make my own sound effects here because we don't have a budget.
Yeah, no, there's no budget here. If you're expecting me to have a button, no. If I was going to have a button, it would just be real Megan Fox's laugh, because when they restreamed mine on their show on, I think it was Monday, I thought the show was funnier, but just hearing her laugh in the background.
Oh my God, it was the best.
Yeah, so that's where I would go. Dick Lickman hops right back in the game, sharing same old tired meme, and oh boy, We got one. That's because Megan Volpe said she was going to help him. And only because it's fake journalist Megan Fox. So she's like, I'm going to give you a little help here, bud. So we can just thank fake Megan Fox for saying, hey, I'll give you a little help here, bud. Because I think she felt bad.
One trending.
Yes. So thank you to fake Megan Fox for giving Dick Lickman a little help. And I appreciate that.
I mean, there's that gorgeous photo again. I can't talk enough about it. I mean,
oh yeah, no, it's I've printed it out. No, I didn't.
I don't think he gets the meaning of trolling, but whatever.
Yes, Megan Fox Writer has won some awards.
She sure has.
Yeah,
and none that look like that, but at least she looks great on there.
I don't know what this statement means because what does this mean? She's won some awards. Thanks.
I mean, maybe he knows from her husband that she's creative. Yeah. Creative, we'll call it. Maybe I don't know, but she has won awards for her journalism, at least.
Well, that's delightful. He's giving her some props, going, man, she's won some awards. So maybe he's coming around. I don't know. Maybe he saw that he was helped out with the hashtag and was like, now I'm going to switch sides. I don't know. I'll let you read, Rogue Mama.
The I know you are, but what am I response at Megan Fox Writer? I mean,
yeah, it's just, here we go.
Mickey, I don't understand.
I don't, but Rosalind Duke says the guy who doesn't know anything about the case, he was paid 10 grand to write hashtags about it.
Amen. Rosalind Duke calling it like she see it.
She does. That's why she's that's why she's in the sandbox,
I love these ladies in the sandbox. He probably uses a hashtag.
Oh, well, we know that. Oh. We've been there, done that. Oh, hang on. I got to scroll back down. I lost a see how that. Oh, wait. No, I just got to scroll up. Here we go. Hey, Joe says he's such an asshat. He pushes buttons to get a rise out of people because he gets off on it. I refuse to play his game. Oh, man. And I'm going to click here. Go ahead with Rogue.
I keep reminding him he is paid PR. It makes him mad. I also enjoy turning his own words and tactics against him. I was working on some posts to help educate people on the ways PR is used in their daily lives. He has given me a ton of content for it. He has no intelligent argument. He is taking part in an AstroTurf campaign to smear Jeremy that Bruce is poorly orchestrating. He's just sprouting all of Bruce's talking points. The embarrassing part is they're paying him $10K for this.
Yeah, it seems like money well wasted.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, it's just, it's not good. But she also says, I mentioned George, and his response was, who is George? He hasn't done any independent research into this case. Now, George is one half of the case. You have Jeremy Hells and his other George, and he doesn't know who George is. And so that's a problem for an investigative journalist.
Oh my God, I think I figured it out. There's too many men. He doesn't know because he doesn't have women that he can sleep with on the investigation.
Well, that's the problem, though. George is a female, so George is Jeremy Hell's girlfriend, significant other. I don't know. I don't think they're married, but they're in a relationship. So that's the problem, is that's his partner in life. That's she's a female, and he doesn't know this. So yeah, but I'll let you go with Megan Fox here.
Ew. I don't think I want him getting off on my responses. That just seems weird to me. I suppose it's better than him literally putting it into his investigation, though. Instead of a safe sex, it's just like safe journalism, I suppose.
That's very true, because by fake Megan Fox not being a part of his journalism, it's kind of like safe sex, because she doesn't have to worry about getting pregnant. Yeah, this isn't good, but
I mean, safe journalism for maybe like a teenager who's in a writing class.
but yeah, I wouldn't want him getting off on my responses either. So I appreciate that comment. Megan Fox is very good. I don't know Megan Fox. If I did, I follow her. She's delightful, but she calls it like she sees it, and she doesn't want any part of him getting off on her responses.
I thought men got off on dirty magazines. I mean, I must be wrong.
Not anymore, but that's a little foreshadowing as to what's to come. I promise you.
Excellent.
Yeah, but we'll scroll up here. We went past the ass hat, and we already read Rosalind Duke there. We keep scrolling. Oh, I got to move back one spot.
Oh boy.
All right. Give me a second to find out where we were. Oh, here. I think you need to
go up. I don't remember the one above.
Oh, yeah, no, here, Megan Fox. Oh, yeah, no, we get right here to Rogue Mama.
Yes. Hey, Mickey, here's a great story you could cover and actually help people.
Oh, yeah, see, because there's, not so patiently waiting for U.S. media to catch up on the massive wave of sickness at Sandoz Playa Card near Cancun. Bacteria doesn't have borders. USA Wolf Blitzer and Jesse Waters covered this. Canadian victims of mysterious Mexico resort illness detail nightmare. Will Mike Volpe cover this? Probably not. That's really not his thing. But as Megan Fox says, I think you need to pay him to report on a story and come to the conclusion you want.
That's what it seems like to me. I mean,
yeah, you pay him and tell him what conclusion to come to, and there you go. Back up to the top. Oh, well, Megan Fox just has a little cute little message here on this little story, but we're the game again. Thank you for joining, Richard, with another fake journalist, Megan Fox. We've clicked on this before. We know it'll work. Thanks to Megan Fox, and you can go ahead and read what she has to say.
I can't see what she has to say.
Why not?
There you go. Oh boy, paint chips. Pops in with an unfunny clip that 4-year-old must have made. Very cute. If you were here, I could pinch those little chubby cheeks and give you some ice cream. Nice job, sweetheart. Adorable hashtag. Let's see if this one starts trending.
And it will. Only thank you to Megan
Fox.
Yeah, she's doing the work for him, because, well, he can't do it for himself. But here we go. More breaking news from
breaking news from Dickie.
He breaks the news. This is what he does.
I think he breaks something, but I don't know if it's the news. Do you?
I really don't think so. But we read part of this. I don't know if we read it all. Because she says, is this the rabbi that was arrested for violating restraining order? I believe it was a protective order. I don't know that I often listen to people violate the law. They have credibility issues. sound familiar? I think that was a little Donald Trump play on his debate with Kamala, but
Yeah.
because he was also arrested. Or because yeah, she was also she had said the same thing. We do have some replies. That's when Trash Panda comes in. I like it. And yeah, we
I
went.
miss Trash Panda. I can't wait.
Oh, we're gonna run into Trash Panda again, I promise you. And this is where Megan helps it get this trending. In at the time, it wasn't trending. She said, "Nope, still not trending. I tried. Stick with it, though, pumpkin. You'll get there." And yeah, this is the guy right here. He's adorable, right? I mean, look at him.
I mean, I wouldn't say adorable, but okay. I just personally, Dickie's not for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do have to scroll down here again.
Mickey and Dickie are like the furthest thing from what I'd call for me.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I do have to
Takes a special type, you know what I mean? To like those kinds.
Sometimes I do have to back down just a little bit. It does take a second, but that's part of the Twitter, and this is just how it works.
And while we do that, make sure you're smashing that like button. And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell for notifications.
Now, we're almost to the fun part here. Here's Eat Paint Chick, still uses hashtags. He's going to keep on doing it. He's going to keep on with the paint chips. I think he's still currently eating paint chips. She says no, but maybe not. Mary Ann, if you remember Mary Ann, I believe she lost a loved one. And Megan Volpe gives her some love. I got a couple messages from Mary and on my DM on X, and all the love goes out to Mary. I just want to say that because she did send
Mary.
Yeah, she did send me some messages. And I apologize, Mary. I can't remember if you had lost your mother, if it was your father. I can't remember. I'm so sorry, but I'm sorry for your loss, and I'm glad we could.
We are very sorry for your loss.
Yeah, and she said she was just so happy that we could provide her some laughs during this time. So I do appreciate this. So no, I just had to say that. Thank you, Mary, for your messages and your nice responses. So Mike Volpe here. We're going to scroll up because we don't want to miss anything. This is the beginning of this thread that's I can't find it anywhere on his stream anymore, where he says finally some Jewish groups are standing up, yada yada. And then Rogue goes on, and then Natalie goes on. And then Mike Volpe comes back and said, "That's the video. I didn't make it or post it. It was made by Lutzman," and points out that Megan Fox does what Jeremy Hills tells her, which is true, crude but accurate, and it doesn't excuse his anti-Semitism. Go ahead with Natalie. I know we read this last time, but we're getting to the bigger point.
Exactly. Your associate, this morally corrupt and actual criminal, great friends you have. There's a saying, you are who you associate with.
Exactly. And it goes right back through that. And Mike comes back. And this guy is, he's always bringing it hard. And he says, "Congratulations on looking at the internet. It doesn't excuse Jeremy Hill's anti-Semitism. And this is a major case of whataboutisms again. But go ahead with Rogue. She does the thing she does."
Mickey, you are attempting to create a smear campaign based off lies and misinformation. It isn't about what is aboutism. What's aboutism? He's so annoying. It's about paid PR done under the guise of journalism. I'm going to have to write about this in my new PR education series. All the best. P.S. those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
I've heard that saying before. That comes
I've
up.
heard it many times.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but it's a saying. It's kind of like a bird in the hands better than a raccoon in your pants. I've heard a lot of them. So
The thing is, I've never seen anyone live in a glass house.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't live in one.
Be bad for earthquakes.
Yeah, I live in Omaha here, and boy, a hailstorm, and next thing you know, my whole house is destroyed. Yeah, it's not good.
Not good.
Mike says, actually, Deuce Force Canada is anti-Semitic, continuing to say it's anti-Semitic comments when multiple Jews tell you stop makes anti-Semite. That's not a smear campaign. Stop telling me what I should be offended by as a Jew. Okay, go ahead with Rogue.
You are being paid to smear this. Will you also address Lynette calling George a sand anger? Those are the people you are sticking up for or being paid PR for. You are a sellout and are essentially doing for Bruce what you accuse Megan of doing. Can I make a video of you going down on Bruce? Whoa!
Yeah.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
That's harsh. I don't like that at all. Yikes. Okay, we can skip past that portion there.
They really need new content. I mean, they just repeat the same things over and over, Mickey and Dickie. I mean, they can't even come up with a good comeback. I mean,
that's true. That's true.
Thank God for all the other people involved in this conversation, because I would be so bored.
Yeah. And down here is when he makes his first comment that says, I don't know who George is, but Hales is a big YouTuber, not Lynette. Stop with the what about isms. That's a big mistake by Dummy here. Big Dummy makes a big mistake by saying, I don't know who George is. And Megan Volpe, she ain't going to let this go. I can tell you that a lot of people aren't going to let this go, but go ahead.
I don't know who George is. LOL. Oh my God. He is reporting on this case. When is the investigation portion of your reporting going to start? Key central figure of the case and Johnny Blackhead journalist here doesn't know who George is? Oh, Mickey is coming. The real story here.
First off, I'm going to give credit where credit's due.
Yes, Megan Volpe.
She calls him Johnny Blockhead. I can appreciate that comment alone because you don't hear Johnny Blockhead used enough, and I do appreciate that. So thank you, fake Megan Fox, for bringing back Johnny Blockhead. Because yeah, it's adorable. But
one day I want to meet Megan Volpe,
Yeah, you guys can do hair together.
Exactly. I love her hair. I'm not gonna lie.
She has beautiful hair. Yeah, that's what I was told. And
I love the hair segments on her channel. Those are my favorite.
I got a message from her, though. She's still looking for that breadstick money from Real Megan Fox. She's like, where's my half? Because she's half of Real Megan Fox. So that's between them. I don't want to join into it. I'm just saying that's what I know. Mike Volpe says, I bet you think that Hell's new lawsuit is a strong piece of lawyering. Go ahead.
Actually, I'm focused on your poor journalism at this point. When you find out who George is, let me know. DM me your questions for me at any point. They will get answered.
well, Megan can just answer my emails, let her know. Now, he's making a huge assumption that fake Megan Fox and real Megan Fox are best friends and that they actually have a connection in real life. This is a big assumption for an investigative journalist to make, and maybe they do. I don't know. I'm just saying he's still having a chat with fake Megan Fox and asking fake Megan Fox to relay information to real Megan Fox. At this point, I'm a little embarrassed.
Why? Because they don't know how to use the AI, or he has dyslexic, or which part? Because I'm so embarrassed about all of it. I mean, jail and payoffs, and I just, but again, content for educational purposes only, and entertainment. I mean, this is very entertaining. I'm just saying.
I'm kind of embarrassed, or maybe not embarrassed, but I feel sad because real Megan Fox knew this guy, and this is where it's come. It's come to the point where he's now asking fake Megan Fox to get with real Megan Fox to have a conversation with this big dummy.
I mean, I don't know much about trolls, right? I don't. But when somebody clearly calls out that they are a fake person, what about that doesn't say I'm a fake person? Okay, because I mean, I don't know how much more clear, fake Megan can make it. I mean, she's fake. Okay, fake.
I'm sorry, I don't.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. Just like the alphabet, he doesn't get. Okay, just like the alphabet. But that's the dyslexic, and I can't. That's a medical condition I refuse to make fun of. It's serious, people.
Well, it looks like, and I don't want to say for sure, it looks like Megan Fox did reach out to real Megan Fox and got an answer to all of his questions, and I'll let you read it.
Looks like I did get an answer to your questions. The reply is the same for all of them. However, but here we go. How many mentally unwell family court victims did you try to ram? We'll just say ram. I could get for you.
So I don't know if this is true, but apparently,
I mean, fake Megan seems to know a lot. So I mean,
apparently, fake Megan Fox got him an answer to all of his questions that he might have had for real Megan Fox, and you should think that he would respect that. But Dick Lickman comes right back in with the same sorry old meme with hot Megan Fox and Jeremy Hells. See, we got no. See,
I mean, they really don't understand. When you're trying to make fun of somebody, you don't use the best picture you can find of somebody. I mean, she's gorgeous. I just don't get it. Talking to fake people who call themselves fake people and using the best picture to troll. I don't get it. I mean, seriously, I think it's more serious than just dick sex liquor.
I appreciate it. But once again, I do want to swing over to the chat. I just want to thank everyone for being here. I can't get through everyone because I'm running a stream here. It is complicated. But thank you to Shannon Koback and to Melanie Schuler. Thank you, Megan Fox, for being here as always. And you have your wrench, Ian Thomas. I don't know. Wednesday, hi all. And I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for being here. Killdozer, Monica. There's just a ton of people in the chat, so I do appreciate everyone being here.
Jay, I just want to step in here and say we are at almost 500 likes. We're at 469, and I want to see those 31 people 31 people in here have not hit that like button. And I just want to say, hit that like button.
What? And
Why are you not hitting that like button? Are you eating paint chips?
Well, thank you, Terry M. I know Megan said that you had to be nice to me, so thank you. It was a little rocky start. It was a rocky start to this one because I didn't know how to do the Control Plus button. But thank you for sticking with me for all 613 people that are still hanging around. I appreciate it. For part 2 of 11. No, this can't go 11. No, I can't do
we also can't forget to thank Rosalind Duke for putting that wonderful intro together about herself. I mean, it's amazing. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't know how to do anything on these lab streams.
No, thank you, Rosalind, for being awesome. You are awesome, Rosalind. Like and subscribe over to Rosalind. Also, I have to say, because I have to pause just for a second and say thank you to IT Goatee Brad.
Yeah, Brad.
Several weeks ago, before I did my first stream, which is a nightmare because I had all these problems. But IT Goatee, we had a little Tuesday night date night for an hour online where he showed me how to do YouTube. So thank you to IT Goatee. And I still send him questions and he still helps me to this day. So thank you to IT Goatee. I have to say that.
Brad is literally the best. He is the best of the best. But let me ask you one question. Was he helping you with the lab streams or the yard streams or what was he helping you with?
He was helping me with the yard streams, as I previously had called it before, because I didn't know the name.
I struggle with the yard streams too.
Yeah.
Sometimes I struggle with the yard signs too. Sometimes my grass, it's like it's too hard, and I can't get the yard signs in the lawn. But you know, I'm working on it.
Yeah, we're getting there. So it's one thing at a time. So. But no, I appreciate we are still clinging to 605 people in this live watching us just kind of make fun of this guy. So what more can we do?
Oh my God, 517 likes. I'm going to pass out right here.
Oh yeah, you have to. Okay, we got to get back to where we were. It takes a little bit of time. So just
517.
Let's see. That's where he just asked fake Megan to answer his emails, and she certainly did answer his emails. That happened. He didn't know who George was. And let's see, we're gonna scroll up. I think I can go back one more button. Oh, and that's where see, that's Mary and Otto. And she's so nice. And yes, Mary, thank you. I know you went through a tough time. It was her mother who passed away. That's right. I remember now. So no, prayers for Mary.
Marianne, we are with you, and we are going to dedicate, a few minutes of silence here for you and your family. I mean, that's super sad. So let's go ahead and just, give a moment of silence for Mary and give her some love.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, thank you, Marianne. And Mary actually DM'd me, and I talked to Mary actually. She's very nice, so I just wanted to say that. So we'll move on, but Mary, I did want to add that in there because you did DM me, and we did have a chat, and you're super sweet. So thank you. Let's see. All right. Let's scroll up here. All right. Mike Volpe's back again. Here we go. He's going to share his Substack. That's my last article. It's about a woman who may have committed suicide in a bogus prenup, which may have contributed. I'm working on a probate story from Arizona, maybe another from New York, and body brokers from California. You know nothing about me. All right, well, go ahead, Megan.
I know about you. But hey, that's water under the bridge. Keep plugging away, sweetie.
Well, yeah, Megan knows about this guy. She ain't giving up. So, and Natalie says, "I know you're whining. Whining hypocrite with a weird hell's obsession. And it seems like an obsession because he's not following the case. It doesn't seem. It seems like he's just doing what he's told. I mean, he's not reporting. I don't see the reporting."
I think he's looking for all the, fake Megans of the world and everyone else in this chat to give him the information he's not investigating.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to take like the lazy way out.
Yeah.
Maybe he missed the part of investigating before you write. Maybe he missed that class.
Yeah, that's what I would think. I mean, because Megan Volpe seems to have him pretty well pegged here, but pegged. Okay, I'll let you read that one.
Yeah, she has you blocked. I'm certain that won't happen. Maybe one day, though. I'm here for you, though.
Not my email. She's just too cowardly to respond. Once again, I'm sorry. I have to point this out. He is now responding again
to fake
Megan Fox. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Fake Megan Fox. You know what I mean? Another clue he didn't take, but whatever. Like I said, I will get the answers you want. She is not cowardly. She just doesn't want to get impregnated by you, is my guess. You should sleep with your stories, is my advice. More people will talk to you.
He shouldn't sleep with his stories. That's a bad idea for any journalist. From what I know, I don't know.
Right. You shouldn't.
I'm not a journalist, so I'm not going to speak with.
Sleep with your stories just makes more stories, but I don't know that they're the good ones. You know what I mean?
Maybe it depends on the story. I don't know. I'm not an investigative journalist, so I don't know what the procedure is there. But it seems like it's not the best idea.
Let's see what Natalie has to say.
Oh, yeah,
is that against journalistic ethical rules or standards? What a duo. The convict and the creep. We might have a rename. I mean,
the convict
who
and
in
the
the
creep.
chat wants the rename instead of a Mickey and Dickie to the convict and the creep, because I am liking it. I don't know it to be true. Here again, we're just speculating here, people, for educational and entertainment purposes only. Come to your own conclusions about what you read on the screen. And these are my opinions, but I'm just saying the convict and the creep, they might be better than Mickey and Dickie until we get to Boner. And then, Mickey and Dickie and Boner actually says better, unless we need Natalie to come up with something for Boner.
Well, Dick Lickman, he can't avoid joining the stream. This is his job. So he wants, I want full faith in credit. I'm a dangerous convict like POTUS. So apparently he's like the president. Why does Jeremy Hill's cult hate America? They must be woke losers. This is what Dick Lickman has come up with. And then he's got another. Doesn't seem to work, in my opinion. He claims he's a dangerous convict. Hold on. I don't want to get out of this stream. I don't want to
This is what happens when you got nothing. You just come back with the same stupid story. Yeah, Megan is award winning. We know she's gorgeous. She's got great hair. She's award winning. I would think you're obsessed with her, Dickie. I would think you're obsessed with her.
And why is he upset?
I think you want to get something. I'm just saying.
And why is he upset? He won an award last week on our stream. 2 of them. What's his problem?
I mean, that's right. Somebody gave him those awards, and maybe I need to take them back.
Well,
Maybe he didn't deserve.
she sought after because she has won some awards, and well, yes, nope. Sorry, it's Dick Disappointment, Lickman, and
Dickie
yes,
with the hashtags. Dickie with the
yeah,
hashtags.
that's just sad.
Dickie with the sad hashtags.
Does he live
Yeah.
with his mom, or what's going on with him? I
I
don't
think
know.
he does live in the basement with his mom. I mean, it's just my opinion. But
Yeah,
he seems sad. Yeah. He seems sad and obsessed with Megan's looks. I don't know.
yeah. I don't know what's going on there. I don't like him at
I
this
don't think
point.
they gave him much of the 10,000. I'm just saying because he doesn't.
No, his 10,000 went completely elsewhere. Volpe says, "Oh boy, I didn't know this." He says, I've known Megan for over a decade. I recruited her onto the St. Louis family court story. She stopped being an ethical journalist once she met Hales. So before that, she was completely ethical. Now, all of a sudden, 180, I guess. Okay. We'll go ahead and read Megan. She put up a new one here, just offering advice.
Well, DM me your questions. I don't know what more I can offer. I'm offering up an interview, though, a third party to protect everyone. I'm thinking you have nothing to ask. Name calling won't get you a direct line of communication. I can help, though.
I would agree there. I don't think calling Megan names is going to open up a line of communication, but fake Megan Fox could help him. And as we'll see going forward, I don't know if he's open to this idea, but he's definitely willing to continue having conversation with fake Megan Fox. I don't know why.
I can only hold it back so long, people.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought we would get through so much today, and we have 554 people here, and we've been on for 1 hour and 13 minutes, and we're gonna keep going. I'm just saying I don't know we're gonna get past Megan Fopox this week. We might have a part 3. It might be at a later time next week. There might be a part 3. It's supposed to be an 11 parts. No, I can't do 11. No.
Slug Entertainment calling breaking news. Breaking news. What do you got, Slug Entertainment? He's saying it's serious. I mean, serious like Dick Sex Liquor?
I need to know, what is it, Slug? Tell me, Slug. Tell me.
Tell us. I mean, don't make us wait.
But
he's out of Oreos. Oh, that is crazy. Did you eat the whole box?
Oh.
I've done it, Slug. I've done it. Okay.
Once again, I have to tell everyone, this is my 4th stream I've ever done live. And thank you to Megan Fox and Tug for sending so many people over here. I'm so grateful. And I'm actually a very humble person. So I just have to say thank you. I really do appreciate it. I try and put on
100%.
Yeah, I try and put on a show, and I just really appreciate everyone coming over, because if I don't say it, then I'm probably a jerk. So no, I really do love it. And so thank you, everyone. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Tug, for Tug's advice, and for Megan helping me out, and for Rosalind Duke and Rogue Mama, Natalie, just so many of my friends. I do appreciate it, and all of my subscribers. I do love you all. I do appreciate it. So I have to say that. Thank you.
You know who you forgot?
Who? Well, you.
For the love of God, Jay. I mean, thanks for letting me come on your show and read
No,
and entertain all these people, and then you don't even thank me.
I assume that would be implied, because you are my co-host here and the star of the show. I'm just the host. You're the star of the show, though. So that's why I thought that was implied.
Okay, I forgive you. And
Yeah.
somebody send some Oreos via Instacart over to Slug Entertainment. He's in deep trouble there.
Of course. Mike Volpe says, I just finished. Oh, wait, hang on. We got to scroll up again.
Yeah, Rosalind Duke says, don't assume, Jay. Don't assume. I mean, I'm going to let this one slide, but next time I might not.
Yeah, so no, thank you very much.
I mean, I got to carry this show, and then he doesn't even thank me.
No, thank you, Star, the beautiful and lovely Star, if I could say that. Thank you for joining me. Here he says, Megan can answer my emails, let her know, and then go ahead with Rogue Mama.
Oh, bless your heart. Is this email supposed to flex your Pulitzer-worthy prose? That little sprinkle of passive-aggressive spice really screams, I'm a big deal. Trust me. And now you're asking a knockoff Megan Fox account to slide into the real Megan Fox's DMs for you? Mickey, I'm cackling. Do you think a parody's got a VIP line into the Queen? Truth hits harder than your delusions. You're yelling into a black hole, and the universe is too busy roasting you to care. Well, I'm just saying, that's a whole lot of truth there, Rogue Mama.
I'm sorry. Here's
yeah, we're still trying to get fake Megan Fox to talk to the real Megan on behalf of Mickey and Dickie.
I'm trying not to laugh, but here Rogue's calling it out and saying you're asking fake Megan to contact real Megan for DMs for you. It's insane. And this is a grown man who apparently maybe went to college. I don't know. This is insane.
It is insane. And anyone who is not following the Rogue Mama on X, you better get over there as soon as this stream is over and you've watched it again for the second time and laughed your patookies off the second time. You go over there and you follow these people on X. It will be a scream. Trust us. We're reading it to you.
And I'm seeing messages in the chat that say, like, help get J-Hip over 5,000. 5,000. I don't think that's possible, but I can't check because I'm doing a stream. I'll check later. I don't know what we're doing here, but you guys are crazy, but I love you all. Thank you.
We're at almost 570 likes. I mean, I really am. I'm flattered.
Rogue says, as much as I am enjoying this riveting intellectual debate, I must get back to real life and my real job that pays me every 2 weeks without having to set up a GoFundMe. XO, and she gives him a kiss. I don't get kisses.
I mean, Rogue is making a point here, right? She ain't got time to talk to fake Megan Fox.
Well, she does talk to Megan fake.
I know, but she could be talking to the real Megan Fox. How do we know?
Exactly. Mike says, you seem very productive in your job, Sark. What's Sark mean? Is that sarcasm?
Of course. I don't know what he thinks he's doing there. Is he trying to like hashtag this, like, trend it? It's not.
Well, go ahead and read Rogue. She's got several responses. Oh, hold on. I got to expand things a little bit, but go ahead.
How so? My day is just starting. Plus, I think my 10-year paid tenure shows otherwise. Don't make assumptions, Mickey. You know what they say about that. Sock.
Continue on.
However, I will probably turn off my notifications so you don't distract me from my big girl work. Being successful with ADHD is hard work, and it requires great sacrifice. XOXO. Kisses.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That was sweet. That
I
was
don't
sweet.
I don't get those from Rogue. But he does. That seems unfair.
At least he's talking to a real person this time.
True.
I mean, sheesh.
He says, I just finished that. You've spent all morning defending an anti-Semite. Very productive.
I was posting from bed before my coffee and Adderall kicked in. Not everyone who lives in a rent-free in your head lives in the same time zone. Megan is an anti-Semite now. I haven't once defended Jeremy. Are you going to start calling me Hitler now? I think that is the next on talking points. Okay. I'm at my desk at work now. Have a wonderful day, Mickey. Maybe take your little one to the park, touch some grass, look at clouds, reassess your motivations for your jealousy of successful people like the real Megan Fox, the writer, not the one with the toe thumbs. I mean, those toe thumbs really freak me out. I'm not lying.
Yeah, they do. They're
I'm
not
not
good to
lying.
look at. Mike Volpe, though, he says Megan, unfortunately, she's been told repeatedly this is anti-Semitic and she won't stop. That makes her an anti-Semite. Are you going to work or are you still commenting here? This guy seems like he's really focused on what Rogue Mama is doing with her life. Now, I don't know how many times I can say this, but investigative journalist having this conversation, asking Rogue Mama if she's going to work. Like, okay, he's interested.
I just want to step in here and say for 6 kids in the UK, I just want to say that the story has been told that when Mr. Mickey is, investigating, he sometimes has a habit of, if it's a female, I'm not sure on the male side, but if it's a female, he may accidentally slip and fall into her private parts and then make children. I don't know that to be true. I wanted to let you know. That's what happened.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we're making things clear here. Following this guy, who
I mean, he also talks to fake people, but
yeah, I mean, but then again, I would probably have a conversation with fake Megan Fox myself. So
I mean, she's funny. She's very funny.
I guess part of me can't blame him for that. Only because, well, she is funny. Okay, well, we're going to continue on. I know it's been a while. We still have 551 people here. Thank you, like and subscribe. And
people are still doing their laundry and boring errands, and they're like, keep me entertained. Here we go. The story must go on.
So okay, we went through that. Now let's see. We can move past that. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna move up.
Oh. Not Justin Timberlake. I just saw Justin Timberlake. Bye, bye, bye.
What he says, bless your heart. I know this is a frivolous lawsuit while Megan champions it minutes after it's filed. She's his biatch. So, she does what Hells tells her to do. Natalie, take it over. Go for Natalie.
Let's play What If. What if Megan did do whatever Hales told her to do? She'd still have more integrity than both the convict and the creep together. So either way, she's still far more intelligent and superior of a journalist than you are. So win, win, win for her.
Hey, cry me a river. It's
Facts.
almost like a Fiverr.
Logo. Is that hidden? That logo?
Megan Fox, you should be at the laundromat. I don't know why you're not. You head to the laundromat, get the laundry done, but well, no, hang out with us longer. We appreciate it. Thank you. Megan Fox is still in the chat. I appreciate it. Mike says,
is that real Megan Fox?
That's real Megan Fox in the stream.
We got real Megan Fox talking.
And Rosalind says, procrastination leads to constipation, Megan, so be careful.
At least real Megan will talk to us. Unfortunately, not the convict and the creep. But
and I appreciate that, because I have spoken, not on the phone, but I have DM'd with Megan Fox, real Megan Fox. And no, I appreciate everything she's done for me, my channel, and I'm glad she appreciates this material. So it's what I do. I share the news, and this is the news to me. Mike says, sure she would. She has no integrity anymore. She's hell's bitch. I kind of made that comment before, but he's just going to follow up on it and go ahead. What does Megan Volpe say?
You seem very spiteful when I have all your answers. Are you okay? Do you need lunch money or something? You seem bitchy. However, Hales hasn't given me anything. I can send you some tampons if you need them. Your vajayjay is bleeding through all your posts.
Fake Megan Fox is just she's letting loose here, and I appreciate it. I don't know her, but once again, he's the one having the conversation with her, not me. So Dick Lickman comes back and says Megan Fox is a serious journalist in the Dick Sex Lick category.
Okay, he's stealing someone else's material.
Yeah,
That's called plagiarism.
Yep, stole your material.
Do you know how to spell that? Licky and Dicky?
He did it, but we'll click on him. Yeah, more disappointment from Dummy.
Dickie Lickman doesn't even know how to spell plagiarism, but he sure knows how to do it.
No, he's like the delightful one of the bunch. I loved it when Tug said it the other day. He's just hashtagging over in the corner by himself, and nobody gives a shit what he has to say. Like, literally, nobody gives a shit. But he just keeps doing it because, as you can see, there's no likes, there's no response, there's nothing here. But he just keeps doing it. This big dummy just can't stop.
I mean, he's obsessed.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Hang on, I gotta scroll down, or do I gotta scroll up? Let me find where I need to go.
Okay, you find it.
I'll find it. You keep carrying on. Give me a second here.
I mean, Eric H says, new song, The Creep and the Convict. I like it. I think someone should make it a song.
Oh, I think
starring Mickey and Dickie and Boner.
Repeated. Hey, parody accounts. Oh, you just got a few things from other.
Whoa.
There's a David Gingras.
How did you get in here?
Blast from the past. She had a few back and forth with him. Hold on.
My God. David's also talking to faux Megan.
Well, yeah, they had a few back and
Wow.
forths. Let me scroll up
That's
because it looks
interesting.
like Megan Fopox took a little break from Dummy. This was Larry Foreman, the DUI guy, and Mary Lincoln's popped in and said, "Will you sign my books?" And Megan Fopox said, "I will sign your books. Are you sending them to me or just like an e-signature?" Oh, that's nice. See, Megan
Was
Fopox is there for everybody.
I love Mary Lincoln's. Hi, Mary.
I
I,
don't think we're even going to get to Mary
I know, and
Lincoln's
I
today.
miss her in this segment. I really do.
Yeah. But we'll get back up. Oh, what the
I
hell?
need to have martinis with my friend Mary Lincoln's.
Okay, hang on. I got to get back
I
to
really
work.
do miss her this week. I really do.
Yeah. No, it's nice seeing Mary back in our lives. That's definitely true. I gotta
When
scroll
she
up.
gets in there with Natalie and a Rogue Mama and Rosalind, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're wonderful. I'm scrolling
And the
up.
fake Megan, and the
This
fake
is
Megan.
kind of funny. I'm not going to play it, but this is where Bag of Bones.
Oh, that's Boner. Yeah, Boner. He has arrived into the convo.
Yeah, I was thinking
For
about.
people who didn't know who Boner was, that was Boner.
I was thinking about maybe doing a live midweek. It would probably be by myself because I don't think anyone will be available. But I might just read his transcript of. I don't know if anyone's done it before, of one of his latest streams where he says Christians shouldn't take Christians to court, which, in my opinion, is kind of a confession. If you ask me, I I mean, that's like him, but let's see. I'm scrolling up. Give me just a second here. I just lost my place.
Is that what someone told him when he was in the Slammer, or?
Yeah. Check out the chat for a sec while I just get back to where I was.
Okay. Oh, Rosalind Duke is paging Mary Lincoln's. I mean, that would be Sutton. I mean, if she was in the chat. I know she saw our show last week because she put it on X. I was hoping she'd be here, but she's not here.
Yeah. Well, I'm also hoping one of these days I'm going to try and see if we can get fake Megan Fox in the chat. That's one of the things I'm working on. But we'll see. It might take a little bit of time, but I'm going to try and get her in the chat. I found where we were. Sorry for that delay. This is hard to. It's better this week, but it is still hard to come by. Here's Mike Volpe saying a grown man can't stop being an anti-Semite. Grown ass man telling the teacher. I don't know.
Does that also mean that grown man can't stop, taking advantage of young females?
Apparently not. But Megan Fox comes back. She's wonderful.
Sticking to one storyline, I see. Wonderful journalism.
It's amazing. And
I mean, that's nice of her to call it journalism, because that's not what I would call it.
It's really just him tweeting or X posting, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know that that's journalism. I'm going to talk with Megan in the future and ask, is just posting something on X, is that now journalism? I don't know.
I do wonder who Crusader Cat is. Dude, you're a coward and tweeted me first. Whoa.
Wow.
What's going on there?
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see if there's anything. Oh, Trash Panda comes in. Whoa, what Trash Panda? I love Trash Panda.
Let me guess. Everything is anti-Semitic, and you are the new Hitler.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, he keeps bringing it up. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm Jewish. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, and I apologize for it, but this is, what we have to read through. This is our job.
I'm here.
Dick Lickman comes back. He says, "How about these? Is a Megan Fox writer is a serious journalist?" And I think he is just
More
reposting.
plagiarism with the Dick
Yeah.
Sex Lick Up.
And as you see, Megan Fopox just says, "Now I'm just embarrassed for you." I mean,
So-
you know.
Yeah, because he can only come up with hashtags that are dumb and not, sentences.
But you know what?
He had one sentence. Ouch.
But yeah,
The convict has had one sentence, and apparently he's can't make any after that.
Yeah, but I appreciate Trash Panda. I give Trash Panda a little heart there, and yeah, Megan's just embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed for him too.
Yeah, me too. A grown man here, but Dick isn't gonna let this go. Wait, hang on. I gotta screw up a little bit. Okay. We read that last week, but here we didn't get this last week. Dick Lickman comes in and says, "Now, I don't know much about artificial grass," to quote Tug McGraw. "I never smoked it, but Megan Foxwriter knows a thing or two about smoking things, and I hear it's a Virginia Slim." Thoughts?
Again with the same fantastic photo of beautiful and hot and sexy Megan Fox. I mean, I have to tell you, she is smoking. She is. Look at that photo. I mean, I would agree with Dickie here. She is smoking.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I don't know what the thing about knows a thing or two about smoking things, and I hear it's a Virginia Slim. What does that mean?
A cigarette.
But so she likes smoking Virginia Slims, maybe?
I think he's just saying she's hot. I'm telling you, he's got an obsession.
Well, Trash Panda said, Megan said, "Damn, I look good," when she saw this. "Thanks, Dickie." And then Dickie says, "What did you think? Jeremy Hells wouldn't hit that?" Well,
I'm sorry. Everyone would hit that. She looks great.
maybe not. Let's hold for a sec, okay?
But she's
Trash
married.
Panda's gonna disappear because Trash Panda's now going, I don't think I want any part of this. And doesn't want any part of paint chips. But Megan Fopox, go ahead.
I actually don't think Mr. Hales would hit a silly Memmy. Megan looks gorgeous, though. I guess thanks for that, Dickie.
Yeah, I don't think that Mr. Hells would hit a meme. That seems weird. But according to Paint Chips, maybe he's gonna hit that meme. Apparently. And then this guy says, "Viral anti-communist, a fat as a boarding house cat." Well, that's true. I'm not gonna say that's not true.
I like Trash Panda better.
I do like Trash Panda. You know what, Trash? You can have another hit from me because I
definitely follow Trash Panda on X. I recommend it. Rogue Mama, Rosalind Duke. Follow them, people. They're entertaining, I promise.
Yeah. I mean, she does follow it up and she does say, "Still rolling with the hashtags I see. Unfortunately, I think people are going to have a tough time figuring out what you are talking about."
Because he can't make a sentence. All he can make is hashtags.
Yeah, it's just that's not going well. Go ahead with Natalie because she's going to do her thing, I think.
Exactly. Do your research, Mickey. I thought you were a journalist. For fuck's sake, who said it was spontaneous? At Rogue Mama. Knows me very well, and we've been friends and ball talkers for a while now. It's called having a community of like-minded people.
And I will have to say,
Amen.
Megan Fox in the chat says, I think the reference to Virginia Slim was calling me slim and in shape. That's how I took it. Also, Megan Fox, I'm
Me
going to
too.
ask you now to put it in the chat, because if we make it this long, it will come up. What awards have you won? I don't know. I'm asking because it's going to come into question here. I don't know how long we'll make it, but I'm just saying it does come into question. So I hate to put you on the spot, Megan, but I'm covering all sides of this story and they do bring it up. So I have to say it. Okay. And Mary Lincoln's, thank you for liking Mr. J Station. I love having Mary Lincoln's in my chat. Thank you.
Oh, Mary Lincoln's!
Yeah,
Oh my God! When
I could sit here all day,
having,
and I could sit here all day and just read the chat and not have to do
exactly.
anything more because you're all so wonderful. So thank you so much. But I do still want to do a show and maybe read the chat later because I love the chat. Thank you. Yeah, 561 people still watching, hitting like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Love you all. And Megan and Tug, thank you for sending people over my stream.
100%.
I don't know what I did to deserve this. I really don't. But I do appreciate you very much. I'm just very humbled. So thank you very much. So I have to say that. We'll go back to Natalie, who comes back and says, "Go ahead."
Whining again. Seriously.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I gotta scroll up. I forgot you gotta scroll up. So okay.
I love seeing the picture of hot Megan Fox.
Oh, me too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a smoke after this or something.
A Virginia Slim?
Yeah, Virginia Slim. Yeah, probably with Megan, since we're in cahoots on this deal.
Yep.
But
I heard that, Jay.
Go ahead and read Natalie. I believe it's Nobody Cares, not Careers or Carers, but go ahead.
Nobody cares, Dickie. You've become repetitive and boring. Did I not say that earlier? If these other people weren't in the chat, I would be snoozing. I'm not surprised by your behavior, though. You literally took advantage of a blind homeless man to facilitate a scheme. Luthman and his accomplices paid a blind man who was begging for change and cigarettes outside of Luthman's law firm to serve as a president of a shell corporation. This is why he knows about cigarettes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I also heard that Dick Lickman, when he was in court, challenged the prosecutor to a fight, I guess, to the death to solve the case rather than going through the actual. Yeah, he did this. It's not a joke. He did this.
Oh my God. I mean, that part is not speculation, people. It's truth.
I read it. I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying I read it.
Oh, all right. Then we're still speculating.
And what I'm saying is I read it in the news. So I still don't know. But Dick,
as long as it ain't Mickey or Dickie news, I believe it.
Yeah. And Dick says, so says the feds. I want full faith and credit for the body count. I haven't forgotten how to run those types of campaigns. At least that's what the New York FBI office says. I have no idea what the living hell he's talking about, but go ahead with Natalie.
Whining again, seriously. What's the matter? Are you desperate and starved of attention that you're still bitching with random people on Twitter? I suggest you both get shot at testosterone and grow some balls and stop whining.
once again, these are people that are chatting with random people on X. Okay.
I mean, at
Mary-
least some of the people are real. But I mean, when he's asking the fake Megan Fox to get to the real Megan Fox, I mean, it gets a little weird.
Yeah, it's but for 10 grand, this is what you get, right? This is the journalism you get. And Mary Lincoln's is back in the game. Thank you, Mary, for joining the game. Yeah, she's the best character here. Go ahead.
I agree. You ran war campaigns with the FBI that led to a body count. Also, I am reporting you to the FAA. You don't unsubscribe me from your page. I mean, I don't know why he's following her. It really makes me sad. And if he's still following you, put something in the chat. I need to know. Do we need to call the authorities if he's still following you, Mary?
We have to protect Mary Lincoln.
We have to.
I got in a little bit of trouble. I said earlier on one of her posts, I said, "Oh, Mary, I love you." And I didn't mean it like I'm in love with her. And she was like, hey, I'm married. And I was like, no, that's not what I meant. I just really adore her is what I meant as as a personality on X that I follow. So no, it wasn't meant that way. So I'm sorry, Mary. I do love you, but I mean more like I appreciate you. So thank you.
I love that Mary Lincolns was able to get a screen capture of the post and the message. I mean, I bet you Christopher had to help her with that.
She didn't, right? Did she really?
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Yeah, no. It's all falling apart here.
Scroll up.
549 people still watching at 1 hour and 47 minutes. I don't know why. No, I do. This is fun. But
oh my God.
Anti-communist says both you ass clown, Dickie, are as effed up as polio, barking at the moon. It seems like they're gaining friends. It seems like it. But maybe not. Okay. Well, we'll keep going here. We're going to keep scrolling up.
If you guys are not following Mary Lincolns on X, please do. She is a nanny.
Oh yes. I enjoy watching. I'm not going to say love. I enjoy watching Mary Lincoln's on X. Mike Volpe says, after reading through this deposition, he says, "This seems legitimate. Who hasn't ridden their golf cart on the side of a U.S. highway looking for derogatory signs?" All right.
Oh, seems perfectly normal. It's Florida with a man holding a flag in a windstorm.
Just keep in mind, in Florida, this does make sense. I mean, Florida people are crazy. And also, if I owned a larger property, it wouldn't be unlikely for me to get in a golf cart and maybe travel around my property once or even twice a week just to see if there's anything I need to, keep up on. Is the fence down? What do I need to do? That doesn't seem unlikely. So this question seems stupid, but he's making points here, and Megan Fox says, "Go ahead."
Once again, I appreciate your investigative work, and I say that lightly. Does all your investigative work start and end with pure speculation, or is there more to it than that?
And that's
it doesn't
true.
feel like there's more to it, Megan Volpe. I mean, I'm just saying it doesn't feel like there's more to it. But
it seems like he's just speculating, saying like, "Oh, this is stupid. Nobody would do this. So obviously this didn't happen." And she's like, "Well, did you do any reporting? Because this is it." And
I failed my assignment last week. I said I was going to ask them directly who made them the judge and the jury, but I forgot.
That's okay. Well, you know what? There's always next week.
We'll find out. Somebody will ask them who made you the judge and the jury of everything, because they're talking a fake
Yeah, I mean, they're talking to fake Megan Fox. They'll talk to anybody, I guess. But Mike says, no, I asked for a fuller explanation from Mr. Padgett. I'll update if he responds. If Mr. Shockett doesn't back out of his interview on Wednesday, I'll ask him as well. All right.
So maybe one day you'll learn how to spell Wednesday. That would be nice.
Did he? Oh yeah, he didn't spell Wednesday right. Yeah, it's D-A-Y at the end.
It's
D-A-Y.
the Dick Sex Slickup. It's serious.
I missed that the first time. Wow. So no, he's gonna interview him on Wednesday. We'll see how that goes, and that's probably why Shockett didn't come. His days were mixed up. He was like, "Well, it said Wednesday."
He didn't know what day it was.
Yeah, he wasn't sure. So that makes more sense now. I'm starting to get it. Okay. Go ahead and read that.
My cohort. LOL. Do you know how a Twitter thread works? I commented 19 hours ago, but comments underneath will automatically include me, and I show up in my notifications. Nobody's searching for you. You're not that special. You need to click on replying to before you post and uncheck me.
Okay. I guess I kind of got lost in that one. It's a little long for me. But yeah, he keeps going on. It says, you commented an hour ago. It took, oh wait, I want to click on this. Actually, this becomes good. It says, go ahead and read that.
Oh, Mickey, are your feelings hurt that you don't get an instant response?
Oh wait, no. Hang on.
Hanging.
Here's Mike Volpe. He says, you commented an hour ago. It took you 2 minutes to respond to her, but about 20 minutes to respond to me. Are you seeking counsel? And what this means is he's upset that it took Natalie 2 minutes to respond to fake Megan Fox, but 20 minutes to respond to him. This is insane. This guy is upset that it took Natalie an extra 18 minutes to respond to him rather than much funnier and much better fake Megan Fox. I have to point this out because it's one of the funniest things I've seen from Big Dummy. This is insane.
Oh, Dummy, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Dummy.
Yeah, but Natalie responds.
Oh, Mickey, are your feelings hurt that you don't get an instant response? You're just not that important. At Megan Faux it's just higher on my chit chat list. Seeking counsel. The only counsel I have is me, myself, and I. I'm in the UK. I basically have complete immunity.
Oh, she does. And she makes the most valid point that I'm going to read today is that fake Megan Fox is higher on her list than Big Dummy, whose feelings are hurt because it took an extra 18 minutes for a random stranger to respond to Mike Volpe and he's butthurt because Megan Fox gets preference. That's craziness. But
I mean, no offense, but I believe that anyone would respond to anyone faster than they respond to this guy or Dickie. I mean,
I don't know what to say.
They are literally having a conversation with fake people.
Yes, and he's upset that she's having a conversation with a fake person before him.
Faster. They're talking faster.
So Mike says you do seek counsel. You're not allowed to respond right away. You have an editor in responses to me. And then Megan says,
I was going to ask if you have an editor. Just curious. He needs one.
Yeah, because he can't write. So
he needs if he had an editor, Dick Sexlica wouldn't be a problem for him.
Okay, listen, we've been at this now for 1 hour and 55 minutes.
Get out.
And although there are 506 people still watching, we have to have a part 3. And okay. I'm gonna need a nap.
I mean, does the chat want a part 3? You tell us.
If you
this is riveting stuff.
You let me know. I'm stunned. There are 514 people watching this stream, but the thing is, we're gonna have another week, because otherwise, if we did this, I would be here. What time is it now? 2:30. We would be here until probably 10:30 at night, still going through Fake Megan, probably. But how about we do a part 3 next week? It'll probably be later in the day, I believe. Right, Star?
Yeah. I mean, look at people. People want it sooner.
If we can do it sooner, we will.
Let's see what we can put together. We'll see.
I'll see what we can put together. Just because we haven't even hit Otter Creek Facebook yet. We're not going to do next week, even if it's not with you. I'll do something else, whether it's with Rosalind if she'll join me, or Rogue if she'll join me. We can do another one. We can try tomorrow. I do have a job. I have to work. I'm so appreciative of everybody. So we don't have to do it weekly. I'm just saying, at some point we do have to stop today. But yeah, no, I do love everyone for joining. I'm going to set something up. I promise you all. I'm going to set something up, and we're going to do this again shorter. It's not good. You don't have to wait a week. I promise. And Megan and Tug, I know Tug mentioned something about sharing last week's stream. You guys can share anything of mine. I'm not that type of person. I'm just so appreciative and so loving of everyone who's joined my chat and has liked and subscribed. I really am. But I do have to call it a day, because there's just too much. I mean, we'd be here till 10:00 p.m.
I'm just saying, we probably have more material than that. We'd probably be going through the week.
Yeah. So no, I want to thank everybody. I want to bow out. I want to say we are going to have a part 3. If we can do something tomorrow, we will. We'll talk. And if it has to be a different day of the week, we'll figure something out. All right.
Absolutely.
You'll get a thumbnail. I'll post it. I promise everyone. And thank you, everyone. And if you share a message in my on my YouTube page or on X, I respond to everybody. It's the type of person I am. So I respond to everyone, whether you're a lover or a hater. I will respond. That's what I do. So thank you again.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Star, for joining me. I'm sorry we had such a mishap in the beginning trying to figure out how to make the screen bigger. I'm new to this. All right. But thank you, Ben Hook, Megan Fox, Elu, Monica, Kayla, recall
Gigi Dawn.
Oh, yes, she was here last week. Rose Hunter, Linda Early, and Mary Smith. I appreciate all of you. And
don't forget the stars: Mary Lincoln's, Rogue Mama, Megan Fox,
like and subscribe. Rosalind Duke, who set everything up for my channel. Basically, she's so wonderful. Thank you, Rosalind. Thank you, Rogue. Thank you, Tug. Thank you, Megan.
And
Fox. Natalie, of course. But most importantly, thank you, Star, because you joined me and you're the star of the stream.
because exactly. I'm the only star in this stream.
I'm just the host. You're here to start the show, so thank you. I'm gonna end the stream now. So thank you, and I love
Thank
you
you so much, everyone. Have a great weekend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications.
And of
See you on
course,
the next one.
Rosalind is awesome. Goodbye.
Peace.